Welcome to the R and R section here. All right, so this is an important concept. It's not something that I have a calculator sitting next to me, but it is something that I do understand the mathematics behind this. So what I have up here, this is winrate.io. Okay, and this is a site I use not to like number crunch. Okay, because I think number crunching is it's just too much, right? Um, but let's just say like I have a win rate of 60%. I have $1,000 balance. Stop loss, I usually do like this because I shoot for a 2 to 1. Number of trades, I like to bump this a lot higher. You can do 400 trades. Okay. I just leave this stuff here because I really don't care. I run strategy, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I should make money, right? But what I'm really looking for is I'm not like trying to figure out exactly what my account's going to do and stuff like that. It's terrible. I don't care as much about that. Okay. What I do care is on average, if I close 60%, and I'm talking like, okay, there are months that I'll close 80 plus, okay? And I'll have like this tremendous month, and I'm just like, look at me go. Look at me. I'm like the greatest trader you've ever seen, okay? Not really. I'm just saying, like as an exaggeration in my mind, but 80 plus on a month is fine. But reality over the like course of a year, I allow myself room, and I don't put those kind of numbers in here. Um, even if I do close that. All right. So what I'm going to start looking for, because these are simulated trades, it's just a pretend thing, is I'm looking for sections that are really green and really red. Okay. Like, look at this. This right here. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, that would be like, man, you better be taking some massive payouts right here, right? Because that's great. This is a good time to pay yourself after you have a run like this. All right. But what I'm really looking for is when you have runs like this. That's harsh. Okay. And what I want to go over in this video is like with a 60%, I can have 8 losses in a row. Okay? Think about that. 8 losses in a row. All right? For real. So process that. Okay? If you have $1,000 in your account, right? How are you going, if you have $1,000 drawdown, how can you take 8 losses without blowing your combined? All right. You're going to have to run the math on that. Okay. So, because 5 losses at $200 a loss, I mean, what is that? That's $1,000. You're done. Okay. Your combine's done. You're resetting it and whatnot. So, how can you do, $1,000, right? So I'm going to go ahead and bring up a calculator here. Let's say your max drawdown is $2,000. Okay. So your max drawdown is $2,000. You're calculating that you can roughly lose about 8, or 9 trades. Okay. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to do a calculator. I know you guys can't see this calculator. That's fine. All right. 2,000 divided by 9. Okay. I'm going to give me that extra $222. All right. So if I just do, I'm not a number cruncher. Okay. I don't freak out about this stuff. Um, let's just say I do a max risk of, 225 to 250. Okay. For the most part, I shouldn't blow combines. All right. So think about that. If I'm shooting for, 225 to 250 loss max, all right, based on my win rate, okay, and what my max like loss streak is potentially going to be, all right? Because if I'm losing, if I'm risking $500 a trade and I go 500, 1,000, 1,500, done, okay. Now I'm resetting my combined. All right, how many times is that going to happen? Well, it's going to happen right here, okay. I'm going to lose my combine there. I'm going to lose my combine here. All right. I'm going to lose my combine here. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm going to lose my combine here. Okay. So you need to be able to withstand this actual drawdown. All right. That's very important. I would lose it here. Okay. Do I need to keep going? I mean, probably not. I don't, this is fantastic. Bang, 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 bang. That's fantastic, man. That's take some payouts that month or that week or whatever. All right. Um, so 225 to 250 if you got a 60% win rate. All right. Now, that changes a lot when you go into a lot higher win rate. When you start getting into the 70 and 80 range, most of the time that's where I'm at. But I do recognize and I plan for having a 60% win rate because I don't really want to lose my combines. And most of the time, when I lose my combines, okay, is because I revenge trade or I'm not trading my plan and I'm bored and I want to trade. Like I deal with all that psychological stuff. Okay. That was the whole reason actually why I started helping people, mentoring people, teaching people, and coaching people was because, you know, I know how to trade, but I know what stops me from trading and I know what stops most traders from trading. Okay? It's not being able to follow stuff like this, all right? Because in their mind they think they got a 90% win rate and then they treat their combines like that and they just blow them, okay? So this is real important. Take this to heart. Let's figure out your win rate. Let's figure out how many losses you're going to need to be able to withstand. And honestly, if you're able to do $100 drawdown, right? If your $100 loss, think about how long it would take you to blow your account. Okay? Think about it for real. There's not that many, losses in a row. Like right here, even $100, $100, $100, that's 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Like it's still only $900 and this is a rough week, okay? And one thing I want to say, okay, this is a 60% win rate right here, and you're targeting 1 to 2. So you're making money. You are making money with this win rate. All right. But how are you going to feel if you have a week where you lose 5, 9, and you win 4 or even 3, right? Let's say you didn't even get this last win in. How are you going to feel? Okay. This is where the psychology of trading really plays a huge role. This is where you need to understand that you are still within your trading plan with all of these losses and just a couple of wins on a bad week. All right. I don't even take this many trades usually in a week. So this could be my entire week right here, like 4 losses and a win. And let me tell you, that'll mess with you. Okay. Even as mature as I try to be, sometimes this really messes with me. Okay. And I have to take a deep breath. I have to not revenge trade. And I just have to say, okay, I know my plan plays out. I know when I play my edge the way that I have trained myself to do it correctly, that's okay. This is going to happen because as we just saw up here, this is going to happen where I have a week where it's like win, 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 loss, loss, win, 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 win. Okay. That's a good payoff. All right. And you need to learn not to allow, like, of course, your emotions are going to have waves. All right. And they're going to kind of go up and down a little bit. But what you don't want is your emotions to, like, like take you on this crazy roller coaster. All right. You need to trust the plan. You need to trust your process. You need to prove out your process to yourself. So I hope that was helpful. I just really want to get this concept across because I see people who are like, well, I want to do this strategy, and then they practice a strategy, and they're like, yeah, dude, I'm trading the unicorn model, and the unicorn model closes at like, you know, 85%. It's like, yeah, 85% for like someone like ICT or some of these other guys who are just like, been trading for a decade. When I trade unicorn, I don't trade that high of a close. I trade a profitable close and I do well, right? But, so you have to understand that your win rate may be a little lower until you actually dig into it and show yourself. But how are you going to do that? Okay? When you're doing the unicorn model and you bang, bang, bang and you lose, 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 do you just want to walk away from it and be like, man, this unicorn don't work? Well, it's going to work over 400 trades out of 1 to 2 over time. Okay. Problem is when you do 600 trades and 200 of them were emotional or revenge trades, and then you wrap that into your unicorn model, results in you're like, I closed my unicorn model at 45% win rate. It's terrible. I don't like that model. I'm not trading anymore. Well, in all reality, you need to take out those 200 emotional trades. Okay. That's where journaling comes in. And we're going to go into that in another video. But I just wanted to bring this concept to you and really drill it in. And I really hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, again, hit us up in the Discord, man. That's what we're here for.